Hey, it's Kristel from Love It Landscapes. I am just watering my plants and I thought I'd just talk you through a couple of them. So this is up the back near the shed. I've got a whole bunch of Banksia integrifolia. I staked them last Wednesday night while Brendan was at cricket. So they're one of my favorites. They can get pretty tall, like, you know, a stunted one would be like 5 meters, but a fully massive one can get to maybe 15. They're like sandy soil, good drainage. They attract birds and bees. And then we've got here some cordyline, so it's just a mixed bag. This one here is John Class Red, the same as this one. That's the John Class Red. We've got that one's Pink Diamond. That one's a Pink Diamond as well. This one is a New Guinea cordyline, and you've got good old cordyline rubra. And then up the top here you've got a Painted Gem. That's that black kind of one. Another John Class Red. So cordylines are one of my favourite plants. I do have a lot. This one here is Pink Diamond. Yeah, Pink Diamond is another one. And this one, I used to call it the Firecracker, but it's called Kiwi Pride. And then we've got this one here is called Cordyline Nigra. And that can get pretty tall. I've seen them like 2 meters, 2.5. Over here, so this is down the side. I've got lots of plants. So I've got a few native trees. We've got Harpullia pendula. It's very common as a street tree. It's just got a tropical kind of look about it. We've got Grevillea robusta. I've seen a few of them last time I drove to Queensland. They were in full flower. They get an orangey yellow flower. They can get pretty tall. And they're semi-deciduous. They drop all their leaves, which creates a lot of biomass, a lot of mulch. You got here some more of those Banksia integrifolia, and this little one has some new growth. You can see here it's about to get taller, and this one too, it's got some beautiful new growth there. This one is special. It's called Hymenosporum flavum. It's a native frangipani. I had these once before, 8 years ago when I started my first nursery, and I bought 40 of them. And I went to Austria for 6 weeks with my family, and when I got home, 39 of them had been eaten by rabbits, and I had one left. And then when I bought this place, 27 Thelma Street, I had been saving this one that I had left, and when I drove past there it was a few months ago now, this native frangipani was now 4 meters tall, full of flowers, and it just looked so beautiful. So I'm really grateful that at least one survived. I've got some wattle trees. It's just a Australian wattle. And then we've got some ponytail palms. Ponytail palms are really cool. My neighbour Maureen, she had one in a pot for 40 years, this little terracotta pot, and it didn't get very tall, maybe about as tall as this cordyline here, like 2 to 2.5 foot. This ponytail palm, 40 years old, and then she put it in her front garden, and it's now 8 foot tall. It's got 8 new branches, and it's just going off its head. And that's probably enough talk about plants. But anyway, you can see I really love my plants. Look, that cordyline nigra is about to unfurl a new leaf. I've got a whole bunch of tube stock here. These little babies, they're Viburnum odoratissimum. They are ready for potting up. I'll do that. I'm hoping to get some potting mix tomorrow. This is my garden. I put random plants in. A lot of it are cuttings or plants that I don't sell or haven't sold. So look at this cordyline rubra. If you have a look at the leaf, it's gone like hot pink. Really cool. A little bit like the John Class red, but it's a cordyline rubra. It was from a cutting. There's 2 in there. So I'm really happy with that cordyline. It's doing really well in the ground. These frangipanis, the pink ones, they were from Miriam, a neighbour of mine. She gave me some. She said I can grab them whenever she prunes her frangipani trees. She's got a lot of them in the backyard, but I've got 4 of them in my side garden. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.